of Surah number 30. The name of the Surah is AlRum, which translates to the words, the Greeks. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. Alif Lam Mim. The Greeks have been defeated in a neighboring land, but after their defeat, they shall themselves gain victory within a few years. Allah is the command before and after. On that day, the believers will rejoice in Allah's help. He gives victory to whom He will. He is the Mighty One, the Merciful. That is Allah's promise. To His promise He will never be untrue. Yet most men do not know it. They know some outward show of this life, but of the life to come they are heedless. Have they not considered that Allah did not create the heavens and the earth and all that lies between them, except in truth and for an appointed term? Yet most men deny that they will ever meet their Lord. Have they never journeyed through the land and seen what was the fate of their forebears? Far mightier were they. They tilled the land and built upon it more than these have built. And to them too their apostles came with undoubted signs. Allah did not wrong them, but they wronged themselves. Evil was the end of the evildoers, because they had denied the revelations of Allah and scoffed at them. Allah brings His creatures into being, and then He reproduces them. To Him He will recall you all. On the day when the hour of doom strikes, the wrongdoers will be speechless with despair. None of their partners will intercede for them. Indeed, they shall deny their partners. On the day when the hour of doom strikes, mankind will be separated one from the other. Those who have believed and done good works shall rejoice in a fair garden, but those who have disbelieved and denied our revelations and the meeting of the life to come shall be delivered up for punishment. Therefore, glorify Allah when you enter the evening and when you arise in the morning. Praise be to Him in the heavens and the earth, in the afternoon and at noon. He brings forth the living from the dead and the dead from the living, and revives the earth after its death. Likewise you shall be brought forth. And of His signs is that He created you from dust, and behold, you became men and multiplied throughout the earth. And of His signs is that He gave you wives from among yourselves, that you might live in tranquility with them, and put love and kindness in your hearts. Surely there are signs in this for thinking men. And of His signs are the creation of heaven and earth and the diversity of your tongues and colors. Surely there are signs in this for all mankind. And of His signs is that you sleep at night and seek by day His bounty. Surely there are signs in this for those who bear, those who hear. And of His signs is that He shows you the lightning to inspire you fear and hope. He sends down water from the sky, and with it He quickens the earth after its death. Surely in this there are signs for men of understanding. And of His signs is that the heaven and earth stand firm at His bidding, and with one shout He will summon you out of the earth. You shall go out to Him. He is what the heavens and the earth contain. All are obedient to Him. He initiates creation, then reproduces it. That is easier for Him. He is the most exalted attribute in heaven and earth. He is the mighty, the wise one. He sets forth for you a similitude drawn from your own lives. Have you from among those whom your right hand possesses partners in what we have given you, who equally share it with you? Do you fear them as you fear one another? Thus we made plain our revelations to men of understanding. Indeed, the wrongdoers are led unwittingly by their own desires, and who can guide those whom Allah has led astray? There shall be none to help them. Therefore set your face in devotion to the true faith, the upright nature with which Allah has endowed man. Allah's creation cannot be changed. This is surely the true religion, although most men do not know it. Turn to Allah and fear Him. Be steadfast in prayer, and be not of those who associate others with Allah, those who split up their religion into sects, each exulting in its own beliefs. When evil befalls man, they turn in prayer to their Lord. But no sooner does He make them taste His mercy than some of them become polytheists, showing no gratitude for what we gave them. Enjoy yourselves a while, but in the end you shall know your error. Or have we revealed to them a sanctions which enjoins that which they associate with Him? When we give men a taste of mercy, they rejoice in it, but when evil befalls them through their own fault, they grow despondent. Do they not see that Allah gives abundantly to whom He will, and sparingly to whom He pleases? Surely there are signs in that for true believers. Give their due to the near of kin, to the needy, and to the wayfarers. That is best for those who seek the countenance of Allah. Such men will surely prosper. That which you give in usury, so that it may increase in other people's property, will not increase with Allah. But the alms you give for His sake shall be repaid to you many times over. It is Allah who has created you and given you your sustenance. He will cause you to die hereafter and will then bring you back to life. Can any of your partners do the least of these? Allah forbid. Exalted be He above those they associate with Him. Evil appears on land and sea as a result of the evil which men's hands have done. Allah has ordained it thus for men, so that they may taste the fruit of their own works and mend their ways. Say, roam the earth and see what was the end of those who flourished before you. Most of them worshipped others besides Allah. Therefore set your face in devotion to the true faith before that day arrives, which none may put off against the will of Allah. On that day mankind will be surrendered. Those who disbelieve will answer for their unbelief, while the righteous will make ready their blissful home. For then Allah will in His bounty reward those who have embraced the faith and done good works. Allah does not love the unbelievers. And of His signs is that He sends the winds as bearers of good tidings, so that you may taste of His mercy, and ships may sail at His bidding, so that you may seek His bounty and render thanks to Him. We sent before you other apostles to their peoples, and they showed them clear signs. We punished the guilty and rightly succored the true believers. It is Allah who drives the winds that raise the clouds. He spreads them as He will in heaven and breaks them up, so that you can see the rain falling from their midst. When He sends it down upon His servants, they are filled with joy, though before its coming they may have lost all hope. Behold then the tokens of Allah's mercy, how He gives fresh life to the earth after its death. He it is who brings back the dead to life. He has power over all things. Yet if we let loose on them a wind which makes their plants seem yellow, they would still continue to be ungrateful. You cannot make the dead hear you, nor can you make the deaf hear you call, if they turn their backs and give no heed. Nor can you guide the blind out of their error. None shall give ear to you save those who believe in our revelations and are submissive to our will. Allah creates you weak. After weakness He gives you strength, and after strength infirmity and grey hairs. He creates whatever He will. He is the knowing Almighty. When the hour of doom strikes, the wrongdoers will swear that they had stayed but 1 hour. Thus they are ever deceived. But those to whom knowledge and faith have been given will say, you have stayed in Allah's book till the day of resurrection. This is the day of resurrection, yet you did not know it. On that day, their pleas shall not avail the wrongdoers, nor shall they be asked to make amends. In this Qur'an, we have set forth for men all manner of examples. Yet if you recite to them a single verse, the unbelievers will say, you are preaching lies. Thus Allah seals the hearts of ignorant men. Therefore, have patience. Allah's promise is true. Let not those who have no certainty make you impatient.